It's really interesting with family enterprises. We've seen this across every industry. It's the old adage of don't ever sell the family farm. Well, what has happened is you have this massive enterprise value in a lot of these businesses, but way lower cash flow. So you might have a third, fourth generation person that's worth 25 million bucks, and they're like, I'm making 100 grand a year, and it's a headache, and I'm getting sued, and so it's been really interesting with a lot of our clients to really counsel them on, well, what's the value? Where do you want to go? What's the purpose of this thing? Because
Mm,
sometimes it is like, hey, this might, for example, when the dealerships were selling at asymmetric value, my counsel was probably, hey, you should sell. If someone will pay you this multiplier at this value and your historic cash flow has been this, and probably in 2 years it's going to be that again, that might be the time to exit. And in the white collar services where my wife is, the financial advisory space is getting purchased at multiples that don't cash flow. And so I've been asking some of these acquisition groups, well, what's your plan? Right? You can't go get debt and actually make this thing work. You're going to lose money as soon as you buy this book of business. And their rationale, which I don't agree with, is, well, we buy 10 of them and then we get a higher multiple. So we sell it to somebody else. And I'm
yeah.
like, well, it still doesn't cash flow, right? It still doesn't make you money. So how does that work long term? Which is really fascinating. I think it's going to be an opportunity in 3 to 5 years that when these things fail, there's going to be people that can come in and buy them for a fair multiple and get a really good platform.
It's a really interesting point. They call those like roll-ups, right? When they do that.
Yeah.
That's very
Or
interesting.
smash codes, which is probably more appropriate.
Yeah.